BitSummit Day 2. Yesterday was amazing. Today's going to be great. Last night we went to the river party. It was crazy. My name is Justin Woodward, co-founder of the Mixed Media Indie Exchange.
I'm Alex Wilmer.
And we have an amazing game that you want to check out. It is called Xenotilt, and we're going to get to the trailer and then talk with the developer. Let's go. That was a trailer for Xenotilt. Looks super dope, and we are with the developer Adam. Can you please just talk about yourself and about the game?
Yeah, I'm an indie developer. I have one co-developer, Ralph Barbagallo, who's also my publisher. This is a sequel. Xenotilt is a sequel to a game that came out in 2019 called Xenotilt. Also similar, occult pinball action. This is hostile pinball action, so it's alien sci-fi flavor of pinball, and it's video pinball with shmup elements. It's got bullet hellish kind of stuff.
That's super cool,
and
yeah.
bosses that you rotate.
Yeah. So how did you get started with the development for the first game and the second? Because that one's
first game, yeah.
It was yeah.
So I started in the toy industry. Left after, well, didn't leave, but kind of went freelance after 4 years. Wanted to be an illustrator, wanted to be a concept artist. I thought that was my path into games. 2014, I started just working on games myself, and ever since then, around 2017 is when I went fully indie.
That's super dope. Okay, we're gonna jump into the game. What? I don't want to play hardcore right off the rip.
Let's start normal, yeah.
Yeah.
There is a difficulty to it.
Okay.
So, you don't have to. I'll give you your control. So the top two are a little more responsive. X, or the A button, is to use your plunger.
Get that one.
Right here?
Yeah.
And to nudge the ball, gives you a little influence, is the left analog stick. Right is your camera.
Okay.
You don't mess with the camera. Okay. So X.
So it looks so awesome.
Thank you.
Very obviously very.
Going here, we've done a lot at conventions, and this game just shows well at conventions because there's no tutorial.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much to show people the controls and they jump in, but these are the kind of games I want to make.
So what got you into developing pinball games?
Well, I was a fan of the PC Engine.
Oh yes.
Devil's Crush, and so that was a major inspiration. But you might know, like in America, pinball had its resurgence about the time I was getting into development. There was nothing around me. The hobby's too expensive to get into.
Yeah.
So I had to entertain myself. So that's the game I started making.
That's cool as hell.
I tried with a shmup at first. Didn't work out, and so.
Wait, what was a shmup that you're?
Well, it never came out.
Oh, okay.
But the funny thing was, like, I had done boss art, and I just brought all that boss art into Xenotilt.
Are you gonna? Do you think you'll get back into developing shmups?
After this, I'm gonna have to switch. I'll probably switch genres and try something else. I'm probably going to just experiment. I love FPS. I love city builders.
Oh, cool.
I mean, I love these kind of games, but yeah, I think I'm gonna enjoy not planning for a while.
Yeah. Wow. So how long have you been working on Xenotilt?
So after I shipped the first game, I'm like, it's 2020. I'm gonna take a break. Gonna go travel the world, and COVID hit, so I decided it's better to just make another game and have a baby.
Wait, didn't have a baby? Or
yeah, she's two now.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So,
that's cool.
so that's where I'm at right now, yeah.
So how big is your team now? It's just you two?
Yeah, it's still the same thing. Same people came back, same music guys, same voice actress came back.
That's super cool.
Only day ones, yeah.
Yeah. And when are you releasing? Or is it released?
So we're gonna probably get this out in early access at the end of August. That's really what I'd like to shoot for. We're really under no pressure to put it out, but the Steam page is up and everything, and there's good buzz and good feedback about it. After showing it at conventions like PAX and this one, that's when I got very confident in release.
That's cool. So you showed it last at PAX East?
PAX East, yeah. And then I think we have something else scheduled with Mix coming up. And,
that's gonna be dope. Yeah.
And then BitSummit. So.
So how have you enjoyed BitSummit so far? It's definitely a different audience, right?
Different. I got to meet some fans of the first one. That was really awesome. And then I don't know. They're super genuine and into these kind of games, and so it's easy for them to. You could just hit X again. Yep. Easy for them to get into and have fun on it. So we had we always had someone playing since yesterday. We have 2 Steam Decks. We have a 4 setup.
That's cool as hell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's already running on Steam Deck, and I'm happy about that. I made a real effort to make this game feel native on Steam Deck.
Yeah.
Because we got them early. For Demon's Soul, it was one of the first Steam Deck verified games.
Really?
And for this one, I made more of an effort with the UI and stuff. You tilt it out. You're over nudging. That's the penalty.
So I'm nudging doing this.
Yeah. That's giving a little English to the ball. You're just giving a little influence.
Yeah.
There's also a tech in this game, which is quite different. Is when you have the ball held on your flipper, if you nudge down and there's targets, you auto fire guns. So it's pinball with guns.
Oh, okay.
But there's layers and levels to it.
Talk a little bit about the mechanics for how this.
So different from this, there's a 9-ball multi-ball matrix on the side, and each of those slots has perks. So as you develop the game, and the enemies get more intense, suddenly you have tools to deal with them. So your guns get powered up. You're able to pass through bullets. There's an airlock that opens up and sucks everything in.
Oh, that's sick. Okay.
Yeah, it gets intense.
So how do I shoot? You said that
So if there's targets, I don't think there's any targets down here right now, but basically you have the ball cradled and then you nudge down.
Oh, okay.
So it's left analog stick down. And what that's about is, so now you have targets there. What's that about is there's something called cradling in pinball.
Yeah.
So I wanted to piggyback this shooting mechanic. So left stick down. Yep, and then it starts firing.
Okay, that's cool.
So cradling is good pinball play.
Yeah.
So you got a little bit of a boss skip right there.
Okay, that's dope. So did you play a lot of pinball?
Yeah. Whenever I have an art background, whenever I get into anything, I get into it. I have to do the research to make it feel authentic. So all this stuff, all the influences here, Heavy Metal Magazine, all the sci-fi, gotta love Aliens, everything like that.
Dope, yeah.
That's just authentic to me. I've always loved this stuff.
When I'm not sure your age, maybe I'll age myself.
38 or 39, I always forget.
Oh, okay, so we're around the same age.
I stopped counting.
But I used to go to Pizza Hut, and they used to have the dopest pinball machines.
Oh yeah. I'm a big Twilight Zone.
Yes, Twilight Zone was
Adam's Family.
Super sick.
Yeah, so now you have a power. It's ammo doubler. So now all the ammo you collect comes in twice. So you don't have to worry about your ammo economy. restart, yeah. So you can skip the bonus roll by holding both flippers and then you hit A.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there an online component to this? I'm just curious.
Yeah, like,
Just
I mean, other than,
leaderboards?
yeah, it's leaderboards and score chasing and not quite speed running. I don't know if you could speed run a game with so much RNG, but
I mean, it looks super gorgeous.
thanks.
So you've been doing pixel art before you were making games.
Yeah, as a kid, I was like a little RPG maker.
Yeah.
So like on my first computer, I'm doing like sprite edits and being a mogul for tile sets when I'm 13. No, but like I got into illustration, so that helps with all of the pixel art.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's super fun. Sure.
And this genre lends itself to art. Like if you know pinball, you know it has big, beautiful back glass and the art. So I guess when I was picking what I'm deciding to make, I want something that I could, you know, flex on that stuff and really enjoy doing.
So does this have? I'm just curious. So do the boards change in this, or is like the elements in the
Right. So the board evolves as these bosses rotate out.
Okay.
Right now there's 6 bosses, and the boss up top has 3 phases, and then the entire board will eventually loop back to wizard mode like a shmup.
Oh, okay.
Now there is something coming called EX mode, which will have subtables, and those will be different areas that you can travel to, and they'll have their own bosses.
Nice.
And that'll be a little different. There will be a meta progression where you rescue what we're calling EX survivors. So it'll be like a crew that you can rescue, and each of them has a skill.
Yeah.
And that'll give a kind of like a long game for the completionists out there.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Because some people are just not into scoring. Like they want to fill out a table and you know, have a goal. And I definitely get that.
Yeah, that's kind of the progression that I kind of dig.
Yeah. So when you flip now, you can choose which lane. And if you hit pause, you can look at the perks. But yeah, just.
Oh, is it wait? Okay, so where am I?
Yep. So now you're on the right. Yeah. And then you can drop it right. So that's exit plan, which gives you a higher percentage to leave the bottom tiers. So it's like a defensive perk.
Oh, nice.
And so that whole lane is all defensive stuff.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah, it goes deep. I mean, if you're having basically one play field for the player to explore, it has to go deep with secrets and nuance and mechanics.
And how long have you been developing this again?
Well, you know, 2020 and you know, 2 years turns into 3. So
yeah, no, I feel that for sure.
and then
are you gonna release like physical versions of this as well?
yeah, we did a limited run physical for the first one.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
There's still some Switch copies out there. We just did a Switch release. PS4 sold out. But yeah, probably we'll do a physical for this. I'd like to do like a 2-pack, like you get both.
Yeah,
like this,
that would be hella cool.
You know, get the value.
Thanks so much for joining us. And
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Where can we find more about?
You can just search Xenotilt on Google. We have a lot of material out there for you guys to check out and research. And you know, the gameplay impressions have been positive, so I'm happy.
The game is super sick.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for joining us.